Mahomes on third. He is going to find Hill here. A third down gain of 19.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
Hey, 57, 57. Wow, move. Right there, 54, right there. 54 Mike. Hey, pick your game up. 54 is Mike, 54 is Mike. Check, watch 54.
Mahomes now on first down. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first.
Hey, Riblet.
On first down, Mahomes. And, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. On first and 10, here's Mahomes. Flush to his right. Now he'll pull it, and I think the ball's out. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. If the ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Throwing again on second down. Mahomes. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
Too easy.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's third down. Here's the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. They get the first. The decision to run on third and medium winds up being a good one.
Check three. 49, check 43.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. He'll set up the screen to McCoy. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. From 17 yards out, and the Chiefs take it right down and score on the opening drive. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Boy, so they don't get the conversion, but they're going to go right into the onside kick formation. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. They'll get that one out quickly to Brown. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Titans. In for the score. As his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. On this play, he just made a great route. The quarterback had to deliver it, sure, but a great route run there.
And, Brandon, this is what the best receivers do. They work on their route running because it's one thing to have athletic ability, but to really get open, you have to set up defensive backs with different routes and be precise in your cuts.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Mahomes now on 1st down. Dancing to his left. That one complete to Hill. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
A really nice throw there to pick up the 1st down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Eluded, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this 1st quarter. The Chiefs with the football as we start the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down and long. The NFL on EA Sports has moved across the Atlantic to the capital city of London, England. Coming up, another edition of the NFL International Series, and it should be a good one, between the Tennessee Titans and the Seattle Seahawks. The Florida Atlantic man, Greg Joseph, ready to get this one started. And we are underway here in London.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Mike 54. Watch that. Hey, 0-0-0. Tighten up. Let's go double count right here. Double count. 12. Let's do it.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38. Good cut. Front left. Man up, 54's Mike.
From the shotgun, Wilson steps away to his left. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, it's Wilson. Flushed out right. That's caught by Hollister. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 36 yards on the play. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. On 2nd and goal, Wilson. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 8. Yard line. Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17 following the 2 negative plays. Out of the gun, here's Wilson, sliding out of the pocket. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Adoree Jackson right there, step for step in coverage.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Able to move the ball on that drive. Yes, just 3 points, but 4 first downs were in there.
Yeah, and you can look at it and feel pretty good about the whole thing and think, okay, this should continue throughout this ball game. On the flip side, if you're a defender, it's almost like, whew, we only gave up 3. They moved the ball on us pretty well.
And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line. Mariota and the Titans break the huddle, 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Watch the whip.
Quick throw here, that's complete. And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and 12. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So jumping from his free safety spot.
That tells you how aggressive they are on defense, doesn't it? They get everyone involved. He was a little too fast on that play.
And the ball moved up here now to 2nd and 7 following the penalty. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
57 mark. 57 mark. Check right, check right.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Michael Kendricks coming in to drop him.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Yeah, yeah. 5. Check tight, check tight, check tight. 57's Mike.
They are going for it. It's Tannehill. Uncorks one for Davis. Now this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Trey Flowers picks it. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Buying time to his left. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. It's a gain of 15, 1st down Seahawks. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Get ready, tempo, tempo. Just check it.
Operating from the gun. Wilson, flush to his right. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
Get wide. Out.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. He's at the 30, 10, touchdown Titans. Derrick Henry, 67 yards, and the Titans have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Joseph now to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
That goes for a gain of 31. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. From midfield now, here's Wilson. He'll buy some time right. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it 2nd down.
Come on, QB, come on. Go, 14. Check. One flip. He's coming. Okay, double up.
To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. The catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 33. After 7-3 the score on EA Sports. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Again, Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And that's incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Wilson going to throw again. And he's got the hook up to Moore. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk 1st. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. CD, with that incompletion, let's talk AFC playoff picture. I think you and I agree that if you put together any sort of power rankings, we'd put Baltimore #1, certainly in the AFC. But you look ahead to the playoffs getting started on January 4th. Who do you see as their main competitor for that Lamar Hunt trophy?
Well, tradition and us not wanting to be wrong dictates that we say New England next. And rightly so, because of the number of Lombardi trophies they've won, how they've always played at this time of year. But the bottom line to me is the prime contenders right now for Baltimore, Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes has got it together. The defense is playing better. And Buffalo really showed me something when they beat Pittsburgh in Pittsburgh on a Sunday night in Week 15.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 is Mike. Watch the run. 54 is Mike. Check, watch 54, watch 54. Go. Don't let him breathe. Play that check.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Tannehill. And he will find his man on the outside. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Here we go again.
Hey, high 7.
Bandit.
Hey.
Check Mike 54.
Speed trip.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. Escaping the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. Well, with that incompletion, Charles, one of the big storylines in the final few weeks of the season lies in the AFC South. Tennessee and Houston battling back and forth. Houston won round 1, Week 15, a victory in Nashville. But which of those two teams do you think has the potential to go deeper in the playoffs?
Well, Tennessee just lost at home to Houston, and now we'll have to go on the road to play them again in Week 17. So I would say, on the surface, you would think Houston. They have the quarterback as well in Deshaun Watson.
And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Throwing again on second down. Wilson. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. DK Metcalf, 49 yards. And the Seahawks are going to retake the lead. Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead is now 10-7. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This one taken from the 7. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Corey Davis, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. Well, let's get back to the playoff picture. We talked about the AFC. Let's look at the NFC. That race starting to come into focus. We know most of the teams. Seahawks, 49ers, Saints, and Packers all in. Vikings in good shape. How do you handicap this race? It seems like anyone can beat anyone.
I think you're spot on, because if you were going into the playoffs with these teams that we're going to talk about, who would you make the absolute favorite? It could be anyone, right? It could be Seattle.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he is down deep into Seattle territory. A big play that time for the Titans. 67 yards. A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Derrick Henry. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard. 2 minutes remaining in the first half, 10-7, our score.
Go! Ready?
On second down, here's Henry. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there as they'll be left with 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So the snap will come from the 3, but remember, they don't need the touchdown. They can get the first down if they get a yard, and the ball gets to the 2. This is Henry, and that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Now the question, what do you do here? Time not really an issue. You got over a minute, but you figure from this spot you'd need a good 50, 60 yards to even consider a field goal try.
Yeah, so there's optimism there, but there's also a little bit of restraint, right? You got to make sure you don't take a sack here. Don't end up in the end zone. Ball gets stripped. You could give up 2 points in that occasion, or maybe even 6 if you can't get on it and recover it yourself. So make sure you protect the guy throwing the football if indeed that's the plan of attack.
Forced out to his left. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Well, Charles, while we have a second, you know, we talked about the NFC playoff picture, but I wanted to get your thoughts on a hot topic right now in NFL circles. That's awarding a home game to every division winner, regardless of record. It's happened twice in this decade that we've seen a 7-9 team in Seattle get a home game and a 7-8-1 Carolina team get one. Where do you stand on this? Because there's a scenario where you could have a 13-win team from the NFC West traveling to face an 8-win team from the NFC East.
I know I'm a dinosaur on this one. Absolutely. I love the division champ getting a home game. I don't care what the record is, and I know it sounds wrong, and we're in this society now where everything has to be fair and right. And we would like that, and I would like that too for most big topics. But in sports, it's actually kind of cool when these things happen. Remember, Seattle at 7-9 hosted the defending Super Bowl champs New Orleans and beat them. That big Marshawn Lynch run that we'll remember forever. Carolina 7-8-1, they actually lost at home in their playoff game. So you don't know how it's going to turn. I like division champs winning it and getting a home game even when the records are kind of messed up.
I'm with you. You're making me smile.
How about that? You and I sitting at the home, 2 old dudes going, that's the way it ought to be.
Here's Wilson. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. Back deep, Khalif Raymond. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Taken in at the 11. "34 yards on the return. But for a moment, looked like he had a shot to go all the way. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Time remaining for likely one final play. You're on your side of the field, but, you know, heck, maybe you throw one up 50-plus yards, see what happens.
Don't forget that taking the knee is the right play to make, because you just get out of there, you regroup, you start over. But if you're going to take the shot, you do have a chance of either making the play happen or picking up a deep pass interference call.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Able to get there and pick it. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Now Wilson on 1st down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there. That'll bring up 2nd down. Well, this is a good window right here, partner, to wish happy holidays to everybody out there in Madden land. And happy holidays to you and yours as well.
Same to you. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, however you celebrate the holiday season.
Yeah, by the way, speaking of, what is your favorite holiday song? Because I know in the elevator on the way up, we heard Feliz Navidad, and you went into the fetal position.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I mean, I feel bad about that because, you know, it's a big hit and all, but it's not my favorite. Silver Bells, as done by Stevie Wonder.
Oh, yeah.
My favorite.
That's classic. I'd have to go Burl Ives, have a holly jolly Christmas. Always puts me in a jolly mood.
I love that because when we watch some of the Christmas specials, there's Burl Ives as the narrator.
And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Tyler Lockett, 46 yards. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
Everybody likes to see the long ball thrown, but when you throw it underneath and you see someone catch the ball, secure it, make their moves, and then turn it into bigger plays, that's a lot of fun to watch as well.
To throw again is Wilson. And he will get into the end zone, so the lead stretches from 9 up to 11. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And a short kick, taking it about the 16. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it's a 2nd down. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Ready, break.
Check back 33. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Switch.
General West. Score. Hey, Foxtrot. Let's go.
To throw again on 2nd down. Tannehill flushed out right. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Bobby Wagner, the former 2nd-rounder out of Utah State with a sack. And they brought the pressure there just right up the gut, didn't they?
Yeah, they certainly did. And, you know, when you've got so many different responsibilities as an offensive line, you got to deal with the nose tackle, the 2 defensive tackles or ends, and then sometimes you just can't account for everyone. The linebacker slipped free.
Check back 33. I'm scared. Mike, check 33. 33.
Yo, go.
Dudes. Check 3. Check
Again.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill being chased out left. He's going to take a shot for the end zone and unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the 1st down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
Yeah, and on 3rd down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down.
Shift. Yep. You got motion man. You got motion man right there.
Go.
Check 31. Begin.
Go.
Here we go on fourth. Tannehill. That his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Shaquille Griffin with a pick.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, that's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. Flush to his right. It's caught. Block it. 22 yards there, a first down.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Mike 37. Watch QB drop.
One left.
Let's go.
Bang out.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. He's going to take off with it. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Rolling to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 12-yard line.
Front left. One left.
In your face.
On first and 10, it's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, you mentioned that slowly but surely, you also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. After the pickup of 5, here's second and 5.
You can't block me.
One.
Check.
Mariota to throw it. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Bobby Wagner came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Third and long here for Mariota. Dancing to his left. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. Oh. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Now, that turnover might just about do it. Here, fourth quarter, the lead that you've got, they can just run the football, run the clock.
You're exactly right. They played smart, a couple of first downs, and this one should just about be over.
Now it's Wilson. And this is incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, and that'll bring up second down. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. On third down, Wilson. He's got Lockett. First down, Seattle, 16 yards, the gain there.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And that's good.
Hey, 0.
On first down, Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. They get 17 on that one. Move the chains. First down, Seahawks. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 42-yard line. Throwing again here. Wilson rolling to his right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. He's going to take off with it. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. It's picked up by the Titans. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. He had gained really good yardage, but that's what you tell your quarterbacks, right? Get down after you've got the run.
You don't have to prove your toughness. You know, I think that's what a lot of coaches are trying to preach to their guys. Get the yardage, get down, protect the football, and protect yourself from extra hits as well.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. On second down, it's Lewis. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first. On
first and 10, Tannehill. And that is incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Got him in. It's Brown. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on fourth down. They'll try and pick it up with Lewis. He's got a first down and more inside the 30 and down to the 29-yard line. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. From the gun, here's Tannehill. It's caught by Davis. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. From the red zone now, Tannehill. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. From 13 yards out. And the Titans are able to close the gap just a bit.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now it'll be a 2-score game after the conversion.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt with a 2-score game they're going to have to onside kick it. We'll just see if they've got a miracle up their sleeve.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going to use and in what sequence if they hope to have a chance to win this game.
And they've got it. They recovered it. Wait, hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the fourth.
No, not at all. They're trying to get something going after one there, but you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
Let's go, D. Mike. Let's go, 4 down. Alert 3.
Wilson wants to throw it. Steps away to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The seasoned vet out of Penn State, Cameron Wake, in to drop him. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Here's Wilson to throw. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. That one covers 29 yards, first down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They go play action with Wilson. They'll roll him out right. That's going to be caught. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Wilson. Flushed out right. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Robert Turbin there to make the grab. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Wilson will throw again. And he's got it. So the two-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead. And the Titans are going to recover the football. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number, kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And they will take a knee here. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. So the victory here for Seattle, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say cheerio from London. It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Washington Redskins. And wow, a gamble here right off the bat, an onside kick to begin the game. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game. That maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
Safety creep. Go. Go. Kill. He's coming. Double up.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. Throwing on second and long. Jackson. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Buying time to his left. It's complete to Snead. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
Here we go, D. Here I come. Here I come.
Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson, flush to his right. He'll try and run it. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Jackson now. Forced out to his left. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Now Jackson to throw again. Snead's got it.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Justice Hill, 32 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. This will be taken short. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Haskins and the Redskins come up 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Darius Geis, his first carry of the game. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Geis with a carry on 2nd down. A big seam, and he might go all the way. The 30. 10. Touchdown, Washington. Darius Geis, 72 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And those are the highlight reel runs you dream of right there.
When he gets a seam and just gets through it, how about the explosiveness, the burst to get there to begin with, and then once he's in full gallop, good luck trying to track him down.
And those plays so demoralizing for the defense.
Absolutely, because you've done so much work trying to keep people in front of you. When they're past you and behind you, that's a tough one to swallow.
And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Jackson from the shotgun. He is going to find Hill here. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. Now Jackson on 1st down. He's got his man. It's Andrews. The 20, 10, 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 71 yards. And the Ravens have taken the lead.
seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken very short. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5. Now Haskins to throw it. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Past the 20. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 66 yards. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Hopkins with the extra point, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big pickup of 38. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. It's Ryan Kerrigan getting the sack. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Here's Jackson to throw. Being chased out left. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. These 2 teams all tied after 1. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Here's Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ryan Kerrigan able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. To try again after the sack. Jackson dancing to his left. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A 2nd one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
And a nice gain of 21 yards. Sliding out of the pocket. Open man is Hill. He's got it. Now he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. Draw play. Ingram now. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's another Baltimore first down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll look to run with Ingram. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys are able to regain the lead. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive, and how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
Tucker with the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. And he is out of bounds here on the return.
The Redskins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. Now a handoff, Geis going right, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it brings forth a 3rd and long. Third down, here's Geis, and he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
Check. Lucky.
And they'll indeed go for it with Haskins. Now he'll let it go deep right side. It got his man complete. And even 30 yards on a play that began back at the 30.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up here at halftime, we'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. On the ground, it's Geis. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Now the offense not going anywhere. They're staying out there. They've converted once already on this drive. Here they go again on 4th down.
Don't be scared. Take 4.
They'll run for it. Geis. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down.
Check. First down.
On first down, this is Geis. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
On 2nd down now. It's Love. And they'll get this down to the 10. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. They'll run again with Love on first down. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. Now they'll look to Haskins to throw it. And that is caught by the tight end Reed. Touchdown, Washington. Jordan Reed in the final seconds of the first half, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this across the 25. A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot downfield. No. Guaranteed the head coach is like, don't get crazy. Take the knee. Let's get...
He's got a man. Complete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
The Redskins take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
And now nothing but green ahead of him. He's at the 40, 20, 10, touchdown, Washington. Darius Geis. His second touchdown of the afternoon as they have taken the lead. Hopkins with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Now Jackson eluding the pressure right. He'll run it.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
That's good for Baltimore. First down.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Montez Sweat just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. After the sack on first down, Jackson. And oh, look at that, a diving catch.
16 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
From midfield now, here's Jackson, escaping the pressure right. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through, picking up the first.
Kill, turn up, kill, turn off.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
55.
Let him know, let him know. Let him know, let him know. Hey, alert 3, alert 3.
Jackson on first down. Throw left side complete. That's Andrews. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Mark Andrews with his second touchdown of the afternoon, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and we are all tied at 28. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This will be taken short. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the third quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied into half. Tied after the first two drives of the third quarter, one for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
On 2nd down, Love. And here's another tackle made at the line, so they're converging well on the football now. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
He's crazy. He's checking crazy. Joker. Go. Hey, look, 40.
They'll run with Geis. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
It's 3 plays and out. It's 4th down.
This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. Here we go with Geis. He'll have a first down past the 40. And finally down at the 41-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down. Geis. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now a toss. This is Geis. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we play 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Redskins on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
Watch the twins.
The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Redskins on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll try and get it with Geis. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. Cuts it, and he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Darius Geis, 51 yards. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. So what was already a game to remember becomes even more so as that touchdown run, a lengthy one, takes him over 200 yards now for the game.
And I love the fact that to get over 200, it took a pretty good sprint, didn't it? I mean, a lot of times you get 1 or 2 yards and oh, he's over 200 yards. But that really put an exclamation point on the game he's having. fantastic, a lot of fun to watch.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down into those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Steps away to his left. Brought in left side by Snead. That's good for 28 yards. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Mark Andrews there to make the grab as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. It's been quite the game for him individually, a trio of touchdown catches now.
So pick a route, any route, whatever you want him to run, he's going to do it and do it well and end up in the end zone. This has really been fun to watch.
Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. And how about this decision? Tie game, 4th quarter. They want the ball back on the onside kick. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter.
The Redskins take over at their own 25-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinator's probably scratching their... And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. 30, the 20. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington.
Touchdown.
Darius Geis, 75 yards. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
This fielded at the 2. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
At the 18-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson, and the Redskins do get to him. He goes down for a sack. Reuben Foster, the former national champion at Alabama, gets in for the sack. Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. Buying time to his left. He uncorks it for... Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Just falls short down at the 1-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
From the gun, it's Jackson. He'll buy some time right. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Punching it in from a yard away as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with an extra point. nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description, because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
And the drive begins with a run by Geis. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
On the double. 57, right, 57. Bring it. Bring it. Go. Shit. Check 31. Check 31.
Again, they run. Again, it's Geis. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Now a run with Geis. And they'll get this across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short of the 1st down. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he's going to get the 1st down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
48 month. 48 month. Hey, check 24. Check 24. Under 10. Under 10. Hey, watch it. Watch it.
This is Geis. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Here's Geis. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
They can't hang with us.
After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Here's Jackson. Flush to his right. And that's going to be incomplete. Quentin Dunbar right there on the coverage. Back-to-back big plays defensively. First the sack. Now they force the incompletion on 3rd and long. Things looking pretty good for them.
And this is where they have to be careful, because they've got the momentum going their way. They will be really amped up to get to the quarterback. Look out. Draw, screen, something that can be used against them.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to make it 4th down. First things first here, they got to pick up the 1st down.
And remember, it is 4th down, so they've got to pick up a completion here. Otherwise, this one's over.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it to Jackson. Here we go, this to avoid overtime. And did he catch it? He did. A touchdown. One of the most improbable finishes in recent history. They've won it on the final throw. And with the lead, no chance of a return spoiling this one here on the PAT. And he's able to put it through. Well, that was a fun game to witness, partner. A touchdown there at the very end to win this thing.
And that's really where the emphasis is, right? The touchdown to win it. I know that they put a little on top, right? What's your favorite dessert? You know, what do you put on top of your favorite dessert?
You put whipped cream, maybe a cherry.
There you go. The whipped cream, the cherry, whatever you want to talk about, that's what they put on it. But the story, the touchdown to win it, that's how they got it done.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Ravens are victorious here as we say so long from Baltimore. Their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with the Washington Redskins. And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. And that's why you had... Your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Well, throw on first down with Wilson. And he's got his tight end. This is Luke Wilson. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Here's Travis Homer, the former Miami Hurricane. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3.
Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
He may try and run for this. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. So not his arm, but hurting him with his legs. A gain of 19 on the keeper and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Opening minute, and already a trip to the red zone. First and 10 right at the 20.
Check your hot read. Good guys, 4 down, 4 down. Friday, 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 Friday.
Now it's Wilson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Montez Sweat able to drop him for a loss of a couple. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12.
Here we go. 25, check 25, check 25. Chance. Jim.
Now it's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Check. Kill. Check safety. One left. 14.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And he's got Lockett. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Check 50.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Strong right. 3 down, 3 down. Hey, check.
On 3rd and goal, Wilson. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one.
End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Travis Homer.
Yeah.
And these defenses, they just like 3 downs, get off the field. But here they had to go 4, couldn't get it done.
A lot of the time, you're looking up and saying, okay, if I hold them for 3, at worst, I give up a field goal attempt. When they go for it, sometimes it really affects the defense because maybe they're not mentally prepared to go that 4th down.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Haskins and the Redskins come up 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Complete to Paul Richardson. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 20-yard line.
On 2nd and 9, Haskins. And finding Davis here, the tight end. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 10 yards there, good for a Redskin 1st down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
Now on 2nd and 13, Haskins.
It's a team game, but sometimes individuals do stand out, don't they? How about that for a twofer? Tackle for loss on the running play on the previous down, and then comes right back and gets a sack.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Need something for deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Now Haskins, 3rd and long. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. Here we go on 4th down. Haskins slings this deep from McLaurin. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 81 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
Extra point good by Hopkins, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This will be fielded at the 6. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do.
And nothing but daylight ahead. Past the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Rashad Penny, 64 yards. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10.
Mike 54. Mike 54.
On 1st down, it's Haskins. This one caught by Davis. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down.
First down, Washington.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Who that? Go, go. Switch gears. Alert 3.
Throwing now, Haskins on 1st down. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
2nd and 10 now. Haskins under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. With a sack, it's Ziggy Ansah.
Tighten up.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Haskins. He'll get this to his speedster, Paul Richardson. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A big gain of 31 on 3rd down. Haskins looking to throw on 1st down. That's going to be caught by Richardson. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. To throw again on 2nd down. Haskins. And that is caught by the tight end Reed. Touchdown, Washington. Jordan Reed there to make the grab, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Hopkins with the extra point, and we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. And how about this decision? Tie game, first half, But here's an onside kick. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. I can't say that's something you see often, but it worked out for him. Tie game. They try to get the ball back, and they do.
You know, when I was a kid, my dad used to give me a lot of tales about this guy called Old Mo. I never knew who Old Mo was. Now I do. It's Old Momentum, and they want to keep riding it.
Old Mo. Is that a true story? Or?
True story.
I love your pops. From midfield now, Haskins. This one complete to Calvin Harmon. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Second down, Haskins. That'll be caught at Steven Sims. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Steven Sims, 38 yards, as his guys are able to regain the lead. Extra point good by Hopkins. And the lead is now 21-14. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This is taken near the 13. And they'll have good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. On second down, here's Penny. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. The Redskins on third down, putting an extra man here in the secondary. From the gun, it's Wilson. Being chased out left. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Montez Sweat, his 2nd sack of the night. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Wilson in the offense, not coming off the field. They're going for it on 4th.
Go, 4 down, 4 down. Motion. Hey, check motion man. Put your hands on him. Get hands on motion man.
Here we go on 4th with Wilson. Dancing to his left. And he's going to go down again. The safety blitz works perfectly that time for Landon Collins. So, Charles, why in the world do you take that risk there?
It doesn't make a whole lot of sense on the surface. I've been around enough of these coaches and enough of these meetings along the way. Sometimes they're so confident in a play call that they don't care about the situation. They think that play, at that time, they're going to run it and pick up whatever they need. So maybe that's what influenced him there.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Redskins going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Check it back.
Now Haskins to throw it. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
He's checking. Crash. No. Off. Mike 55.
From the gun, Haskins on 3rd down. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the 2nd half. The Redskins in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the 2nd half gets underway. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation. Haskins on 3rd down. To Thompson on the screen. He finds an opening past the 40 and brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion. Here's Haskins to throw.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a 1st down.
Shotgun handoff now to Geis. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Shotgun handoff to Thompson. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Complete. Richardson has it. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10. Haskins now 12 of 16 thus far. It's 1st and 10. Haskins on 1st down, and that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Marquise Blair, 2nd-round pick from Utah, there to bat it away. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Now Peterson running right. He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Richardson. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. From 21 yards away. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. Always important to get the first score of the 2nd half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Here's Wilson. Steps away to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Brings up 3rd down and 1.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
36 power.
And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Redskin defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
3 down. Hey, Mike. Good job right there. Good. Coming to you. There we go, Mike 20. Watch the out. Check. Lucky.
Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. It's caught. Block it. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. First down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there. Now Wilson on first down. It's complete to Lockett. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson buying time to his left. He'll find Metcalf. And here he'll get it down to the 7. First target, first catch, and a first down. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now it's Wilson, forced out to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. To throw is Wilson, rolling to his right. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. Russell Wilson, his 2nd touchdown of the night, as his guys are back within a single score. The extra point now coming from Myers. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. Shelling through the defense. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go.
They've got his man complete. He's at the 30. And he is down deep into Seattle territory.
Let's go.
A big play there on the catch and run. 77 yards. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Now Haskins. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. Only a yard on the completion. It's second and goal. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on second and goal. Out of the gun, Geis. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. They run with Geis. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. This defense bending but not breaking. It's a gain of 3. It's now 4th and goal. They're going on 4th down. Haskins. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Paul Richardson with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. And it's no good. Oh, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is. And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. Of course, they had the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
Line 90. 20. Coming, baby. I'm coming, baby. Woo! Mark that. Everybody, Mike 20. Watch the run. Check. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. Being chased out left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Perhaps they overthought this one a little bit. They've been running it real well on this drive, and it was 3rd and short, okay? They decided to throw the football incomplete. Yeah, they might have thought just a little bit too hard about that play selection.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Redskins defense going to take over on the turnover on downs. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Haskins going to try to throw it. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jaron Reed muscles his way in for the sack. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. This is Thompson. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
They give him 5 yards there, and it's enough for the 1st. Looking to throw, Haskins. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Richardson. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one goes for 30 yards. On first and 10. It's Haskins. And this is taken in for a Redskins touchdown. Terry McLaurin, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further.
Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball. Hayward.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike.
It's a party now.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. D.
Out of the shotgun, Haskins. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Good starting field position for them as they come up first and 10 at the 40. Wilson leaves this one with Penny. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Now they'll run it again with Penny, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. The Redskins going to go ahead and use their final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
Montez Sweat brought him down. No gain on the play. It's 4th down. Tonight's final score.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So that's a wrap. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say good night from Seattle.